why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Dupper talk way too goddamn much.
Hey, it's Take Warning. Greg, bring us in.
Hi, I found. Hi, my fat tabulous people. It is Greg. Hi, I'm excited.
Goodness.
Rick's trying to kill the live shows, everybody. So we gotta get it now.
Oh no!
Hi, I love you.
Why did I have to bring it up?
Subscribe to us, love us, share with your family and friends.
That's a great goddamn idea right there, Greg. You are a hero. That's a hell of a way to bring us into the show. You know what I think we should do? Let's put it up to the audience.
Yeah.
So we are wondering if we should do 2 live shows a month with 2 shows that we record in secret in a basement, naked. We'll have no video, but you guys won't be able to listen to those 2 until we cut it up and make it better. Or we keep going with the 4 weeks of live streams. It's up to you guys.
And I say hi to all of you every week.
Okay,
big
so
caveat,
to
though,
our
you don't
4
Oh,
get to see
friends
us
that
naked
are
in the
on here
basement.
every week,
Hey,
What
those
do you
4
think?
friends fucking matter.
are they getting us more subs?
Huh? Yes.
Are we growing from our
Yes,
4
we
friends?
grow. We grew 2 subs last
Hey,
week. Rick,
hey,
where
I
were
see
you?
the Jackal in there. Hey, Jackal.
Mr.
Where the fuck have you
Analytics?
been, asshole? I want to see some shares. You know all of West Hollywood. They should be listening to us every goddamn week. Where's fuck you, Art? Fuck you, Art. I need to see
Wow.
some goddamn shares and some subscriptions. I want to see some shit happen.
Subs lives matters. Let's move on. Please,
So, do you guys believe me now that Rick's trying to kill the podcast? I mean, now
Yeah.
you guys see how angry he is.
He is.
I am furious.
This is what happens when you go a whole year and 3 months without taking a break.
I
Like,
know.
you gotta take a vacation day, buddy.
Right.
Your floating
No,
holidays.
Iron Man.
Your holidays are gonna.
He's already
expire at the end
missed
of the
an
year.
episode. I've been on
Shut
more
up.
episodes than Rick has.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, I have.
You
I
had
took
COVID
1
for
week.
6 months.
I took 1 week off for Hawaii. Shut up.
And
6
COVID.
months.
And COVID. And
Yeah,
then once
but-
because you're crying in the bed.
I did have COVID. I have not had my booster though. I have my.
Are you
flu
gonna do
shot.
it? Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, we're just gonna start off with the heavy stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah, man.
heavy? I was just asking him.
We talked to a guy today about
Cool.
boosters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna save my stuff for COVID corner because I don't want to kill the beginning of the show.
Oh, okay.
Rick, never mind. You're not wearing a hat. Lee, tell
Yeah.
us more about your hat, buddy. Where'd
Hi.
you get your new fancy schmancy hat at?
I bought the hat in the 818.
Hey,
What?
818.
What?
Yep.
I don't know where that is.
It's in Silmar, San Fernando, Burbank, the valley,
Yeah.
the valley of Los Angeles.
We went and played Rick and I, COVID.
Yeah.
Went and played a golf course called The Bell today
Ooh.
Bell.
out in
Was it
Burbank.
Hell's Bells?
No, but
Feels like it.
we figured out why it's called The Bell.
Ooh.
There's a
Bell's
bell
cool.
you ring on a hidden
Yeah.
par 3 where you can't see the
Right.
hole. You have to hit around a mountain.
Yeah.
And when the people are done on the green, they walk off and they ring the bell for the people up on the tee box.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It was really cool. And then the guy with the best score gets to ring the bell. Lee and I tied, but I got to ring the bell. I was really excited about it. It made my whole day because it's a
All
loud
right.
bell.
Yeah, it was
And you
fun.
hear it through the whole canyon. Like, you legit hear it because you're in these canyons back in the hills, and you just hear this, like, dong, dong. You're like, oh, that's awesome. Someone just rang that bell. Like, yeah.
So what
Cool
happens when you ring the bell? Does like
The people behind you, the group behind you knows now they can tee off and aim for that green without hitting somebody.
I thought
Because
it
it's
was like
blind.
I thought it was like, you know, they quit like SEAL team school because they gotta like ring the bell because they're weak.
Washing out.
Jeez,
I was ready to wash out by that hole. I'm not going to lie. That's a hard fucking
Yeah.
course.
Rick, me and Dupper found some things this weekend. We
What'd you
found these gold coins. Oh, hold
What?
on. Yeah, they were like at the end of a rainbow and stuff. See, there you go and stuff.
Gold
Dupe,
coins.
is that from your trip to New Mexico?
Yeah, it's real
Mexico.
gold.
What?
It's a gold coin for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, they don't have hockey games in New Mexico, buddy.
They don't have anything in New Mexico but scenery to paint, apparently. That's all I ever saw.
They have rocks.
Cactus.
Well, they have meth. They have blue meth.
Hold on, hold it back up again. So it's a challenge coin for the
That is a
Golden
really
Knights,
cool
huh?
coin. Yeah, actually.
that's
Yes.
really cool. I have
I'm
4
jealous
of
of
them.
that.
Yes.
That
Were
is-
they handing those out
That
for
is
the
kind
game?
of cool.
Yep.
Yes.
Very, very
Did you guys
cool.
ask
And-
for extras?
I tried, and
Did you ask?
they won't give it.
Did you ask them to ship it to my address?
And they were like,
No.
"This is the end of the rainbow. This is all you get." And I was like, "Okay."
You
My
guys,
daughter
you guys
loves
aren't
them,
real
though.
friends.
So for like an hour during the game, she was playing hide and seek with the coin. Like it entertained her
Yeah.
literally for the first hour of the game. I was just
That's
having
amazing.
so much fun with it. And now it's so weird because like she's a little hobbit now because she just carries that coin around everywhere. Like she's like Scrooge McDuck. She's like flipping it around like heads or tails, motherfucker. Like, but she really does carry it around everywhere she goes.
Dude, and it was like the first time his daughter actually like smiled at me. It wasn't like the look of disgust because we were playing around with our coins. It was a good time.
Oh, you
And the
bribed her
Golden
with
Knights
gold.
won.
You gave
Yeah,
her a
dude.
gold ducat, and all of a sudden she's like, "All right, he's
That's
okay."
it. Yeah.
So here's a little trick when they do the handoffs, the giveaways. Go to another entrance and
Okay,
walk
right.
up and be like, "Oh man, I didn't get my thing," and they
It's
will
when
hand it
you
to you.
scan the tickets that they give you the
Yeah.
coin. So if you go outside the arena, you don't get to
that's-
come back in. So I
Well,
mean,
no,
your trick
you just
would
come
work.
from the inside.
You can't come from the inside. That's like okay. So there's the doors, and then there's where you scan the ticket, and then that's
Yeah.
it. Like if you go outside of where they scan the ticket, you don't get to come back in the game.
Oh, that sucks.
And that's where they
Oh,
do that
oh,
handout.
okay.
Now they do different handouts. Like they were also handing out posters, which I still have yours, Greg.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
That one
Whatever.
was done inside, and they don't care
Oh,
how
okay.
many of those they hand out. So like you can go
Oh.
back through that line as many times as you want.
Well, that's pretty smart. They're much smarter than the people at SoFi because
Oh,
For the
without
opening
a doubt,
game,
California.
they gave
everybody
us
in
they gave
California
us
is
like
idiotic.
fucking they gave us
Yeah.
scarves, like
Mhm.
these rally scarves, and all we did with like Josh and myself, like and Ryan actually from Take Warning All Things Sports, we
What?
we literally just kept walking up to different entrances, like, "Oh man!" And you're wearing a clear bag, right? And you could see that you have them stuffed with these scarves. And you're like, "I didn't get my scarf." They're like, "Oh!" They throw it to you. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah,
thank
no,
you."
whenever T-Mobile does towels or they do shirts or anything like that, they put them on the seat. So when you come sit
Yeah.
down, and
That's-
people are pretty honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Staples does that.
Why does LA have a scarf handout? Just like
It's a
why
rally
does
scarf.
LA
That is
have
pretty
a
stupid.
lightning delay in an enclosed stadium where they
It's not
don't evac
enclosed.
the fans and they let the players still stay on the field to warm up?
It's
What
not
the
enclosed,
fuck is
Gregory.
wrong with you, LA
It's
Ian?
still open
It's
up
not-
top.
And no, well, no, the top covers the field, but everybody goes outside because it's all outside. So you're not under the enclosure when you're walking around the stadium and shit. That's why they did that.
But it's stupid.
When you're walking around the stadium, so if you're sitting
Yeah.
down, you are enclosed.
I
Yeah.
would say you're enclosed. Well,
So
it's not
wait,
that you're
wait, so-
enclosed. You've got you're like you've got
This is-
something over your head. You
So
definitely
this
have
is
something
not
over
helping
your
your
head.
point against Greg
Yeah.
here. Like it's
Yeah.
idiotic for them not. to
Well, what
complain
about all those
against
Yeah.
people that were still walking into the game at that time?
it. They're still walking
They're
into
still
the game.
walking
That
in,
didn't
so why
stop them
have
from
the
walking
lightning
in or
delay?
not.
What about
You
the
eat-
lightning though?
You either cancel it or just say fuck it and
What do you do with
wish
the
everybody
lightning?
the best.
What do
Huh?
you do
Greg?
with the lightning? What are
It-
you talking about?
Well, it's a conspiracy theory, so Dupper, follow me. You know, the Chargers are like, "Ugh, we're going to need some help against LA. We need to see what they got. We need to try to do the Belichick playbook thing against Gruden. So let's have a delay, right? Ooh, how are we going to delay it? I don't know. We have lightning bolts on top of our helmets. What are we going to do? I got it, Joe. Lightning delay. And then they fucking went and they stole goddamn John
They made
Gruden's
it
playbook.
dramatic. They're doing a lightning delay.
So wait a
Yes.
minute. So the Chargers are lightning bolts, and they're playing the Rams. I'm guessing. Who are they playing?
The Raiders.
Raiders. What?
Why do you think I'm so angry? I wouldn't care about the Rams.
Oh, I don't.
What is?
So the
what?
Raiders are playing in L.A.
Yeah.
Yes,
against
because
the
the
Chargers.
the Chargers
at
rent
Sophie.
from SoFi.
Right.
Sophie.
Yeah.
Sophie.
Okay.
Sophie.
And so you think that the San Diego Chargers prayed to the
LA
lightning-
Chargers.
You think that they prayed to the lightning gods and
They did.
delayed the game?
Yes. No, they didn't pray. They just said, we're going to make up some bullshit. It's our home stadium. I know. Here's a lightning delay. And then that gave them another 35 minutes to fucking look at John Gruden's 10-page fucking playbook.
Yeah.
I'm
I do
just
like
saying,
that he's got like
You know,
this huge playbook. It's a really big playbook.
it's like one of
kinda
those
fun.
old school like fucking wallets that just
Yeah.
you know.
Look at my kids. It's just plays.
It just says car pass on it. Oh, okay, thanks. You know.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
The game
you
is
know.
happening right now, and the Raiders, I believe, are down.
Yeah.
Your listeners that are tuning in right now said you deserve to know that. I think it was 7-0 the last time we checked, right?
Yeah, but NFL games don't really start to happen until the fourth quarter anyway. So, you know.
I wish that was
What-
true for the Rams this weekend, but
I
that's
wish
cool.
that was true for Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about
One,
that.
he beat the Patriots. I don't even pay attention to football, and I know this shit. God
Everybody
damn it.
knows
Good
this.
for you,
right?
Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he set like the passing completion record.
Yeah, he set
right?
the most yards passed.
Yeah.
He passed Drew Brees in Foxborough as
Yeah.
he beat the shit out of their
I mean,
team.
when you
Well,
play
they never beat the shit
when
out
you
of
play
them,
in the NFL for 38 seasons, I mean, eventually it's going to happen, right? So
but- yeah,
Good-
does
good
this
for
make
him.
does this tarnish Bill Belichick? Is he not one of the greatest coaches
Nope.
of all time?
He's still the greatest coach of all time at this point.
He's the greatest coach of all time.
He's one. Yeah, come on, man. I hate to even say it, and I
No,
have to
he's
say
not.
it.
He's not.
I don't think Shula's better. Shula's not better.
I think it's going to take him a couple years. before he gets
I
that
mean,
title.
Vermeil's up
Mhm.
there. Who else are we gonna go after? Lombardi.
I don't know. This isn't twats. But
sorry.
I can tell you, he's got to win without Tom Brady. Just like, what's his name? Phil Jackson had to win without Jordan, right? Before you could really submit yourself as a great coach.
I think he will.
Tim Duncan, Popovich had to win without Tim Duncan. He did that. So now Belichick has to win without Tom Brady. And until
will.
then, the court is out on him because Tom Brady's still winning. It
So-
doesn't matter who Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure I could coach Tom Brady and we could win some Super Bowls.
So I thought so, right? So the working theory on this, Dupper, look it up, is that Brady and Belichick sold their souls to the devil, right?
Mhm.
And then that's how they're able to be so successful, right? But did they do it in tandem, or did they do it like one did it and not the other? Because right now it would make you believe that Brady was the one who actually sold his soul.
It seems like Brady got
And,
the better deal.
You know, yeah, and then Belichick's just kind of like, what the fuck? So, like, Lee, you've sold your soul many a times. Like, do you have to renew it every 5 years, or how does
Is
that
this
work when you sell your
contractual?
soul to the devil?
Well,
Yeah.
see, I still live in California, so it's yearly.
Oh,
It works the same way.
communist.
Yeah, it works the same way as a car registration.
But because you live in California, did you get a moratorium for the pandemic on re-signing?
No,
Oh,
Mm.
no. Apparently, I made too much money for that.
there should have been a moratorium for that. So. Oh.
Unfortunately, I had a job at that time.
Yeah, sadly.
Stupid jobs.
Fuck.
Fuck. God
Hey,
damn it.
so biggest news of the day: fucking Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp went down, and half the
What?
world lost their shit.
Wait, WhatsApp was a part of it too?
Yeah, they it's all owned by
Oh.
Wait, what
so they-
app?
WhatsApp.
What app?
WhatsApp.
Yeah, but what app was it?
Oh my god.
Hashtag fucking Greg jokes.
Yeah.
I love the
Jokes.
fact that Rick is so tired from golfing that he kept going along with
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
what's that?
No, it's WhatsApp.
Literally, I
Didn't
didn't know
even
what he
say
was
you were
doing,
messing with
and I
him.
just kept doing it. I don't know. I'm tired.
Didn't even know. I love it.
Oh, that's funny.
God damn it, Greg.
Yes. Yeah, dude. So was this? So I haven't been on Facebook in like a millennia. So did this all stem from when Facebook blocked us, and this is just like their karma coming back to them, or how does that work? Lee?
Don't be spreading that rumor because we do not need that rumor. We don't-
They're gonna,
Some
Zuckerberg,
stu-
we're cool, dude.
Yep, I love you, bro.
Dude, fuck you,
Hopefully things get
Zuckerberg.
better for you.
Well, dude, no.
did he just say
What?
"fuck you, Zuckerberg"?
Who said that?
I said
This is-
I said zucchini.
Greg said that.
I said fuck you, zucchini. I'm sorry.
You got to understand, in the only way that the Jackal can fucking share and get us listeners and all of West Hollywood is if he uses Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, most likely.
What app?
And
Oh,
we would have
well.
What's that?
wearing makeup.
I mean,
Just say.
Yeah.
we're blocked on Facebook anyways, so
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
it actually
That's
disrupted
true. Fuck
3
Facebook.
billion users at once.
3 billion
It
users.
was
Hopefully,
huge.
when they get their shit back up and running, we won't be blocked anymore. Like, hopefully that's the plus side to this. Is like they're gonna unblock accounts. Like, can you imagine like now Trump sneaks in?
Do you think it's like, do you think Trump is like it's like the end of Fight Club, but it's Trump and he just blows up the building with all the Facebook shit just so it has to start over?
that'd be funny.
That's all it is. Fucking shit.
I
that
don't
would
know
be
where
amazing.
Josh is today, right?
Say what?
Josh is not on the podcast today. Where is he?
Josh? I don't know.
Is
That's
he
a
at
good question.
Facebook unplugging shit right now? I'm gonna show you what happens when you block us.
I'll show you technical difficulty.
Jesus.
He's not even unplugging him. He's like a rat. He's like chewing through the wires. Pierce getting shocked, it's all standing up, all weird. It's a weird scene down there, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have to take pictures.
Yeah, you know.
That's it's pretty interesting that.
So who hacked all those apps, Rick? Was it China? North
It wasn't.
Korea?
It was actually they call it a DNS related issue. So their server for everything went down at the same time for all of them.
You would think they'd have more than one.
Well, they do, and they all went
whistleblower-
down. The entire network went down.
The day after the whistleblower comes out.
I know. I'm really excited about that whistleblower.
Are you
That's
excited?
yeah, man.
What-
Fucking tear it to the ground.
For our fans who don't know anything, what is a whistleblower? What are you guys talking about?
Go, Dupper. You
Usually
love these.
Usually they're like a referee. So if you're dribbling the ball and then you pass the midcourt and then you come back, that's called backcourt. So they're going to blow the whistle. So they're
On
gonna,
the back?
yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
they went past the half court line twice.
Oh.
So that's a whistleblower.
Oh, I thought it was because like when somebody in the workplace sees like waste, fraud, and abuse, and then they report it up to hire lawyers, and it
Now
protects
you
them
got
against
it.
reprisal. That's what I thought it was. So.
That's
Yeah.
stupid. That
God,
doesn't
how
even make any
stupid
sense.
am I?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Fuck.
It doesn't even relate
Yeah.
to the term.
Yeah, like the whistleblower on COVID vaccinations.
Was there
Who
one?
was that? Oh, there's a bunch,
What?
but
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
I just wanted Dupper to stay relevant.
is this
Rick.
That's good. That's a good one, Greg. I'm awake now.
Today,
I caught that. Got him.
Rick, where's your done? Rick, where's your blue sign that says vaccinated for kangaroos or something?
You know what? I should have done something this weekend. I didn't know what to do. I should have done vaccinate for Facebook apparently because they're struggling. So, for Zuckerberg. So just background on this whistleblower. She mentioned that Facebook's algorithm intentionally shows users things to make them angry so that they'll engage more. That was one of the big facts that came out.
Facebook does that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
I
part
would
of
never-
their whole system.
So it's a bunch of trolling, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Like you guys
So-
at school board meetings.
Well, what they're doing is basically what they're saying is they're using inflammatory, extreme right, extreme left, stuff like that. They're leaving it out there because they know that it gives them more engagement. Rather than try to tackle something that might be turned violent or could potentially, the thing with the kids, they talked about kids and how they've been influenced, and there's a lot of problems there, which kids shouldn't be on shit like that anyway, but it is what it is.
That one was more specific towards Instagram. And
Yeah.
teenage girls, they increase their risk of suicide and eating disorders because of Instagram and the things that they see on it. And the more that they're on Instagram, and the worse their depression gets, the more they go on Instagram.
right.
There's actually studies around that too. But I haven't
Political
actually
parties
watched
in
this
Europe.
yet. I have it recorded. I haven't watched.
I
it yet.
haven't watched it, but I'm catching the points that came out of it. Political parties in Europe ran negative ads because it was the only way to reach people on Facebook. They realized that was the only way the algorithm would work, where you could get to the people that were, they wanted to talk to you.
So this isn't entirely fair for us to attack Facebook this way, because that's our entire news structure, right?
Well,
So
understand-
go on CNN, go on MSNBC, go on Fox. It doesn't matter where you go. They all engage in hate and anger. Well, maybe not hate, but definitely anger, right? And they get your blood boiling about something.
I don't think I've ever gone onto a Fox News and saw a bunch of like crazy alt-right, like we're gonna go, charge through with our our fucking torches and shit. Like I've never seen them set up rallies and
doesn't
stuff.
happen on Facebook either.
That doesn't happen on Facebook.
That's not happening on Facebook.
There's no groups like that on Facebook.
Okay, so to say that there's no groups like that on Facebook would be disingenuous, but it is monitored and it is watched, right? And then they give that information.
That's actually
over.
funny you brought that up, because fact number 5 that she has on here is Facebook only identifies a tiny fraction of hate and misinformation on the platform. That came from the whistleblower.
And
Roughly 3 to 5% of hate and less than 1% of violence and incitement.
Less than one, but they can tie it back to the Facebook afterwards.
Well, see, here's the thing. They have a group. This is one of the things I'm missing. I should have started with. They had a group. They've been talking about since the beginning of the Trump administration, I guess, is when they were like, oh, now we got to, because, Trump.
Yeah.
So they started that bullshit. So they started a civic integrity unit, and they were made to come in because the algorithm wasn't catching everything, or it was catching too much. So they had to have a civic integrity unit come in and actually start reviewing all these things and screen. So they're actually paying people to do it. The fun part is that the whistleblower showed that they dissolved the unit after the 2020 election, and then just before the January 6th insurrection.
So they dissolved it after the 2020 election because they were afraid of riots and things of that sort popping up after the election. Everybody was, right? Stores were boarding up. Everybody was really highly concerned. Everybody was on high alert after the 2020 election. But they dissolved it after that because none of that materialized.
Right.
And so that is true.
Yeah.
So what percentage did Facebook monitor again?
Well, no, it's what they identify. So that's what she was talking about. They identify less than 1% of violence and incitement on their platform, and 3 to 5% of hate on the platform. Those are
But she
words
kept
by
going back.
Haugen.
She kept going back to 1/6, right? Like that was her big one, right?
So
But
did
do
we
we-
fall in that 1% when our page got blocked?
For what?
Yes.
What did I get blocked for?
Yes.
Something so stupid.
It was a meme.
It was the
Um,
what's his name? Bernie.
It was the meme with Bernie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was stupid as shit. That was your fault.
Yeah,
right?
but you did a good job on that, man.
I know, it was
And
Oh,
really
it was the
good
Bernie,
photo.
and it was just him holding the gloves. It was literally every other meme on the platform at the time.
Yeah, everybody was doing it, and then we got caught. with
Yeah,
that
we got
thing.
caught for it.
I think ours got stolen too. I think some other people stole that meme. So,
That's
good
So-
for them.
because it had
Yeah.
our branding.
Yeah,
I think one of you tried to run an ad with it and
not
didn't
me.
I
I'm a
did.
cheap
I
bastard.
did.
didn't
tried
list
to
it
run an
as
ad
a
'cause it was really good.
political ad because
Oh,
Bernie
yeah, that's what
Sanders
got
was in
us.
it, so they
Yeah.
fucking blocked
Yeah.
us.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Good
God
call.
damn it, Rick!
You went against
So-
our community guidelines.
And your 1% hate.
And we've never been able to get back up on it.
Nope.
So hopefully Facebook
Never.
learns.
Fuckers.
They will not
Um,
unlock
Fuck 'em,
it.
dude.
Instagram. That speaking of Instagram, this is what this is the actual number that was thrown out there. 13.5% of teen girls say Instagram makes thoughts of suicide worse. 17% say it makes their eating disorders worse. That's the actual quote.
I can see that because there's a bunch of fake ass bitches on Instagram.
And
so,
100%.
you know.
So, but again, like when you go back to magazines and stuff like that's always been in the teenage world, right? When the swimsuit models
Yeah,
would come
but
out,
now
or
it's in
when-
their face constantly.
No,
when they're
but now it's
scrolling.
they can scroll and they can see it
Yeah.
for time after time and time again.
And what?
But it's always been in our advertising, and that's always caused those kind of disorders.
That's true.
I
That's
mean,
true. And I
so,
think it's just
I mean,
it's really
the only reason why I
uncontrolled.
question them is maybe it's a cultural thing that we need to shift, and not necessarily a big tech thing that we
Yeah.
need to censor.
or you could just be like me and just scroll through Jason Momoa, Instagram pictures.
Momoa.
Yeah.
Momoa, podcast Momoa.
Now I understand why you're always depressed. Now I understand
look
your
at
body
Dupper's-
dysphoria.
Yeah, look at
Dystopia.
Dupper's dad face. Look at him. He's so
He's so
disappointed,
disappointed
in
right
me.
now.
I am still disappointed. in all you
He's
guys
not
right
Henry
now.
Cavill. So, fact number 7. I'll just read the
Momoa
quote
has
in
a
there.
new movie coming out. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Dune?
it's like
What is it?
It's like
Dune.
John Wick Momoa or whatever.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
Dune.
What? It's John
Or
Wick
Dune.
Momoa.
No,
Oh,
no.
Dune.
It-
Oh, Dune. Yeah,
And
Dune's
it
coming
looked
out with
boring
it
as shit.
Desert
because it's
Momoa.
Dune. It's going to be good, but it is a very long.
No.
It did
Drawn
not
out.
look entertaining to me. But did you
It's
see the
gonna be
new
good.
Venom movie yet?
No.
Nope.
No.
I know
Okay, so-
nothing of it, so don't
So,
ruin
are we
it.
jumping off this? Do you want the
So let
last
me-
couple
let me
points?
No,
tell
or
you
are
I
we
real
good?
actually had
Let me
a
tell you real
question
quick.
for you, but
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Since Duper's trying to change the subject.
yeah, he's done with it. He's over it. Just wants to move on with his life. Look at that fucking guy.
All right, go
Um,
ahead.
in your little thing that you're reading there, does it give you an actual definition of hate speech, or what they would block behind it, or what they would consider hate speech?
That's the dangerous part about it all is, right? Because they don't, and it's geared towards right wing media. She specifically noted.
Really?
She said 1/6, right? But she doesn't mention Antifa. She doesn't mention BLM. I want to go back and I actually want to watch the interview myself, so then I can. That's the reason why I'm kind of passing over this,
So-
because I want to watch it and make my own opinions without just talking off the cuff. And I've not watched the interview. I have it recorded. I've not had time to watch it yet.
I can give you a definition of hate speech, and it's pretty down the line. Now, you pointed out that it goes more right. Looking at exactly what the definition is here, and that's why I went and got the definition of this. Online hate speech is a type of speech that places or takes place online with the purpose of attacking a person or group based on their race, religion, ethnic origin, sexual orientation, disability, or gender.
Mhm. That doesn't
So,
mean anything about
But
the
you say it
algorithm.
leans
Oh
right,
man,
right?
we're
That
fucked.
means nothing towards the algorithm. These are two conversations, Rick. We're not arguing about the definition of that. We're talking about
Well,
how
no,
the
it
algorithm.
was literally the question. The question is, do you have a specific definition for hate speech? There's your specific
So,
I
definition.
think his
no,
question
Rick,
was,
but that's not not the answer. You're so far off base on this.
Really?
whole thing.
Wait,
Like, you
wait,
just-
if I asked you
this
what the
is-
definition of a banana is, are you going to
Holy
give me
shit,
like
but
some
he
lecture
wasn't
about how it's
talking about
right wing
in context
fucking
of
conspiracy?
Merriam Webster. He was talking about in
I mean-
context to this
I'm just saying,
discussion.
like, if you ask me what the definition of car is, I'm going to tell you it's an automobile. I'm not telling you that it's a fucking, it was built by the Nazis for Volkswagen. Like, I don't care about that. I just asked what a
Oh
car
my
is.
God, Rick.
Like, same
That's
thing
not-
here.
no,
What's
that's
online
not-
hate
So,
speech?
Rick,
That you obviously don't understand the question. He's talking about what was it in context
Really?
to the discussion.
Do they have a specific definition for
Oh
hate
my
speech?
God. And
Well-
yes. And did you go back and find their definition within the algorithm?
I'm giving you the exact definition
from a
of
different
hate speech.
website on Merriam, like on Merriam.
Merriam-Webster, yes.
Yeah. So, dude, that's not their definition.
No, I
What
want,
is wrong
I want
with
the
you? Know that that's
definition.
not what they use.
I want the definition from Facebook.
How do you
they
know
list
what it is?
Okay, I don't know.
What the fuck
I'm not
is
saying
wrong
that.
with you? This is the dumbest straw man argument ever built.
Oh, wait, hang on. I just got onto the Facebook here,
Oh.
and we define this is actually from Facebook's Transparency Center. So, literally, I could give you the link right now to look at it. We define hate speech as a direct attack against people on the basis of what we call protected characteristics. Race, ethnicity, national origin, and disability. That is from their page. So now you know what Facebook's specific definition is. Do you feel better now?
We call protected. So when you say that, that opens a whole bunch of bags of worms, right? Because that's not as definitive.
I mean, it's the exact same thing as the
Merriam-Webster's,
definition
right?
from
No, it's
Merriam-Webster.
not. They're different.
Race,
They are
religion,
different.
ethnic origin, sexual orientation, disability,
What
or
the
gender. And then I go to theirs, and it's
How? They're
race,
different.
ethnicity,
Sorry.
national origin,
The
disability.
intent is different.
Josh is actually watching us and chimed in, right? And he said that Dupper has officially turned into Don Vito, and I have to agree.
No!
My brain is thrown. It's like blown up. Like none of this makes any sense.
I'm just giving you the. I'm actually reading it.
All right.
Like I can give
So,
you the link.
hold
to
on.
Make a, here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna help
So-
everybody that's listening and asking.
So I think, I don't know. I don't want to speak for the Duper Loop, but he does have a point. What is Facebook's definition of hate speech, right? Because that definition is what their policies are abiding by, right?
Right.
And their definition of hate speech may be different than, say, what the FBI's definition of a hate crime is. Whereas you're saying it's under one of the, and there's more than like 4 protected classes, Rick. Like under like equal opportunity,
I was
there's
just-
like
yeah.
12 plus protected classes. So
It's
technically,
very
you would
in
think that
depth.
all 12 of those would be protected
Face,
classes.
sexual,
And
was
I
it
just want to
gender
say
identity?
now I know why we're officially blocked off Facebook, because fucking between Rick and fucking Duper, you guys can't help yourselves, dear hate.
Well,
Hate, hate,
anyways,
hate.
feel free to click the link that's about to pop up in your notes.
What?
And that's their
What notes?
definition. If anybody's confused, you'll see it pop up. It's in the YouTube. I dropped it in the YouTube. If anybody's very confused about what their specific definition is, take the time to read it because I'm not going to for you. You're all grown adults.
You don't want to read it because it's not specific enough.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's
because
very
it
fucking
doesn't-
long. That's
Yeah.
why. It's way too much and I'm tired.
Is there a lot of information in there?
There's a bit, yeah.
Alright.
It actually tells you it's broken down by tiers. It tells you what they will allow by 3 tiers, community standards, some bullshit. There's a lot in there. I'm just not going to read all that.
Alright.
So does Facebook, with their less of 1% monitoring, forward these things to, like, say, the FBI? Since hate
No,
crimes
they're
are
not
federal
fucking smart.
offenses?
No, because then they don't get the clicks and the engagement. That's the problem with their evil asses. They accept that people are going to say shit that they shouldn't or incite something they shouldn't because they know they're going to get the engagement. They're more concerned with people clicking and getting those ads and that revenue than they are about people's safety or health or mental well-being. Honestly, this isn't a fucking community. It's fucking Facebook.
Bring
Oh,
MySpace
really?
back.
You think Facebook cares about us?
No, they care about money without a doubt.
I thought MySpace
Exactly.
did come back,
Yeah, but I mean, really come back.
but it was like as like
damn
a music
Facebook-
website or something.
Yeah, it's like, go back to MySpace, goddammit. I want Tom. Where the fuck is Tom?
Yeah, Tom never
I've never
fucked
had-
us. Tom never fucked us, and we turned our back on him.
Yeah, fucking Tom.
Fucking Tom.
Yeah,
Where you at
Tom
now,
loves
Tom?
me and
Fuck
my
you,
blog
Zuckerberg.
post. Yeah.
You know, I don't remember Tom social engineering us.
Yeah.
I just remember
Can we get Tom on the podcast? Is he still alive?
what was his last
I'm sure
name?
he's still alive.
Tom from MySpace. That was his last name. From
All right,
MySpace.
I'm gonna look for it. Hang on, I'm googling it right now. I'm looking for a number.
He was like, "Here's a website. Do what you will. You can even add code. Bye, guys."
And there are so many kids right now who are like, "What the fuck are these guys talking about MySpace?" Like you don't even know.
Tom Anderson.
No,
That was his name.
that was
No.
that was. I
Well,
like
Tom Anderson,
from
we're
MySpace.
calling you out right now.
You know
Bring
how
that shit
hard it is?
back.
Yeah.
How are you gonna find Tom Anderson? Like, how many Tom Andersons are there in this world?
I don't know.
So-
Every time I hear the last name Anderson, I
Here's
think of the
gonna be
me.
my counter argument. to this whole thing, right?
Anderson.
What?
So, if so not even the FBI can monitor all of Facebook, right? And we expect Facebook now to monitor its own self, right?
Mhm.
But not even our government agencies can do that.
Right.
But if they're gonna find the way to rally, they're gonna find the way to communicate, right?
Right.
So this is publicly available and it's very easy to see, and it makes it very easy for law enforcement to react to. Why?
If they can
why-
find it, right?
If they can find Rick, I told
Well, you
you
just
about-
you let off with it's impossible for them to monitor everything, but then they can monitor everything because it's
right?
public.
But then they
So
can
what are you
monitor
saying?
a lot of it, right? So, but okay, so if they can't monitor, how is Facebook supposed to stop all of it, right? How is that going to happen?
I think that this and it. I don't think there's a way to do it because it's so big. But at the same time, I think that when somebody reports something, right,
Mhm.
there should be an appropriate review
There is.
process
You
that
can
isn't
report-
a
you can
computer,
report-
that isn't an algorithm,
You
that
can
actually goes to a
report things
human.
on Facebook to the FBI. The problem with that is they don't have enough resources to respond to every response of every time Rick complains to Facebook.
I know they don't
or
have
to
enough
the
money to
FBI.
pay for that, huh?
For what?
To pay for people to review that.
No, Rick, because it would never stop. That's the problem.
Never stops.
Is-
That's the point. This is what they've created.
So, but then at least you can. That was one of the biggest issues with 1.6 is we knew the risk potential around 1.6. I asked you guys a week or two before it happened, what do you think's gonna happen 1.6? Like my stupid random ass asked you that, and you guys were like, "Man, I don't know, nothing. Let's move on." But then
Is that how we said it?
something-
Did we-
yes,
did we- so we-
exactly like that.
We sounded
I don't
like
recall this conversation.
So we sounded like Terrence and Phillip from South Park. Like, hey,
And then you shit in his mouth. But
That's it.
but by monitoring that, we should have been able to respond to that. We knew about it and we should have responded to it. And that's where all the conspiracy theories come up around 1.6 is why was there not more security and why did we not respond to it better? And I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
Okay.
yeah, fuck those
what's
guys.
Merriam-Webster say about that one, Rick?
Yeah,
What do you want to? What you what?
I don't know. You're finding all your fucking definitions
It's a
from one
dictionary.
random ass
Because that was
dictionary.
literally
so-
the only thing that was asked. A random Merriam-Webster's not random.
He didn't say
It
what
is a
is what is-
dictionary.
he didn't ask you for the dictionary definition.
If
He
you
asked
actually
for-
look up the word random in the dictionary, you would know.
you said a lot of.
So
That's
Venom, you went
random.
and saw it. How was it?
No, ruin it.
Oh, Venom. So Venom, the movie, was just like Venom, the first one. It's the jokes don't necessarily land. It's not necessarily a good movie.
Okay.
It's a good popcorn movie. You can go watch it, but don't expect anything great from it.
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
learned-
walk out.
I learned this weekend that me and Duper love popcorn. By the way,
We do.
and the T-Mobile
Does it?
Arena has some excellent popcorn.
Oh,
A
really?
model everywhere I go. Always be eating. So always.
Oh, do they have
Important.
the? Do they have the mask stuff there too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in a high risk transmission.
Oh, okay. I
area.
didn't know if you guys had
So-
to do that.
But the movie, it's not a good movie. It's only an hour and a half long. They could have done so much more with Carnage. Woody Harrelson actually plays a good Carnage. The direction just wasn't there. The writing wasn't there. I can't even blame the director. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good movie.
I have a question
all
about.
together.
I have a question about Woody Harrelson. Is he just playing the character from Natural Born Killers?
No, it's a little bit
Okay.
different.
I was
It's
just
a
curious
little
if he
bit
was gonna
different.
do
I
the
mean, there's a
same thing.
line there. There's one scene where it
Mhm.
definitely
Don't
reminded me
ruin
of
it!
that, but there's the rest of the movie did not. And now
okay.
there is a post credit to this movie
Mhm.
that will blow all of your little Peabody brains.
It's because they open up the multiverse.
So you have to
Rick, don't you
watch-
fucking ruin it for me too, you dickweed.
You have to watch the post trailer before it's all spoiled. So
Yeah,
it's a
because
big
that's when
spoiler at the
Morbius and then all 3 Spider-Men come in and transport.
You're a
him,
fucking
right?
idiot.
So
So
Where do you
it's a-
think
it's a
we
big
would
one.
be in the multiverse?
not 616. I'll tell you.
Do you
that.
think I could be
where we're
like-
at right now?
Do you think I could be like a Momoa?
See, this is already your body issues are already coming up, huh, buddy? You're gonna get some.
It's Instagram's fault. Don't blame anything else.
Yeah,
not his
fucking
fault.
fake ass bitches.
Yeah.
We have a lot of followers. That was brutal, Greg.
Poor guy.
Fuck those fake ass bitches.
Tough episode.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Oh,
I'm
man.
having a great episode.
I gotta watch the first one still, man.
Yeah.
I really do. I know I'm not gonna like it, but I gotta watch it because I want to see.
You
the
never
second
watched
one.
the first Venom?
No,
Both
and
of them.
because I love Venom, and I felt like it was gonna ruin it.
Both of the Venom movies are okay.
Yes.
They're okay. There's nothing
Well,
beyond that.
But they're
Carnage-
Sony quality.
Carnage could have been phenomenal. Carnage could have
Dude,
just been
So
the greatest thing ever on film. But they made it a PG-13 movie, and
Yeah,
you
you
can
can't-
kind of tell that they skipped over some stuff.
Yeah.
I guess they did a lot of filming during the lockdown, so maybe that affected the quality of the movie.
I was gonna say it took them fucking 8 years to make this fucking movie.
Mhm.
And yeah, dude, because I'm gonna say Carnage is my all-time favorite Marvel character.
Yeah,
Fucking
there's
hands
gonna be
down.
some things that he does
He's-
that you're gonna be like, "What the f is he doing?"
Yeah,
Like
you know.
all of a sudden he shoots lasers out of his eyes and shit. It doesn't
Say
make any
what?
sense.
Is there
No, I
Cyclops
added
now?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are some moments of
Yeah.
like Wolverine origins with Deadpool, where they shut his mouth and like now he shoots lasers out of his ass.
It's just
Like there's some moments with
it's-
Carnage where it's the same.
and it's because Sony doesn't know how to make a good superhero movie. That's why.
Yeah.
Into
They
the
destroyed
Spider-Verse.
Fantastic
Into the
Four.
Spider-Verse was still my favorite movie.
Yeah, but
Right.
that was animated though. That doesn't count. That's their animation department. That's not anybody having to film that.
But the nice thing about Sony is that they can take a risk, right? Just like Fox
Yeah.
took a risk
That's true.
with Deadpool, right? And now has turned out to be a huge success. Sony's able to take a risk with Spider-Verse. Disney doesn't have that liberty, right? Disney's kind of stuck into that MCU universe now, and they can't take really courageous risks like a R-rated movie or a animated.
Well,
movie.
clearly Sony didn't either by making it NC-7 or PG-13.
Which
I was
one?
gonna say it.
No, they didn't
NC-17.
take a risk
Was
with
it
this movie.
Showgirls?
That's
They
what I
didn't
was
take a
thinking.
risk
Like
with this one at all. No, and Carnage.
it's Versace.
Yeah, Carnage does show his titties. Carnage, like there's one scene where he's just like, it's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Carnage
we're less than a
is-
month out. We're less than a month out from Eternals. I'm excited for it.
I don't give a
Nobody
shit.
else?
That movie looks stupid as fuck.
Oh my god, you have no idea. It's gonna be so.
No,
Dude,
it
I'm
looks so
so
stupid.
I am so looking forward to the expanded universe, dude. So
Yeah.
The
I'm
Externals
really
reminds
excited.
me of when they
The
tried to
Externals?
release. Who are
I
they?
like that. The
Are they-
Eternals.
The Eternals. I don't fucking
the
know.
externals.
I don't know. The
The
Externals.
Externals. They never come
So-
inside.
they remind me of
Yeah.
when they tried to roll out the Immortals and that bombed.
That was terrible. Yeah, but
This
that
one seems like it's the only reason why it's not bombing is because they have some A-list movie characters or stars in that.
and an
movie.
amazing director for it. They've got
Who's
a
the
lot
director?
of what's her name? The Asian chick that made Nomadland. She's really, really good. She's a good director.
I've also never
I could
watched
see she's really good with it's on Hulu. You
I'm
can
not
watch
gonna watch
Nomadland.
it. I'll
No.
just let me be more clear. I'm never gonna watch that movie. One movie I am gonna watch, Lee. What is it?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hold on. I gotta look it up.
Look it up.
It's fucked up, dude. There's nothing wrong with Nomadland. It was a good movie.
I don't even know what
It's
is.
called America, the Motion Picture.
We talked about
Fuck
this.
yeah. No, we didn't.
No,
Fourth
we
of July.
I literally did you?
Lee just
Yeah, we
texted
talked
us
about it for the
15
4th of
minutes
July. It
ago.
came out then.
I texted you 10 minutes before we got on the podcast.
Greg watched it, or somebody watched it on the
No,
4th of July and said,
did
"You
I?
guys got to
No.
watch this fucking
Greg's
movie." And we're like,
exact
"All right."
words after I sent him the picture was, "I will have to watch that."
It's
Yeah.
literally on a show. It's like Abe Lincoln. Doesn't Abe
Normally-
Lincoln and George Washington, they have guns or something like that?
It's a chainsaw wielding George Washington who teams up with a beer loving brother Sam Adams to take down the Brits in a tongue in cheek off the riff
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it says here. Take on an American Revolution.
I bet you they were able to get that $286 bottle of Sam Adams.
Probably.
Fuckers.
Not yet.
for free.
Duper, any update on that? Have
Yeah,
you
what's the
did you
update?
just give
It's
up
not
or
out
what?
yet, is it?
Yeah, but I thought you were
yeah, but
like,
you were
yeah.
you were in this.
I don't
You
know
were
when
you
it
were.
comes out.
You were calling
But
like
you want this year's? You're not trying to get a vintage bottle?
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
You
if
want
they
him
would
to
have
spend
a
more
vintage
money?
bottle. Like, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get a new computer, dude?
Yeah, that's where all my beer money went. I don't want to be Rick Oprah and brag about shit, but yeah,
Ma!
all my beer money is gone.
Duper got a new computer. We need a new computer, Ma!
bring the meal up.
I could see it happen for real though.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna end up with
I
like a
am
whole
excited.
workstation and shit, 17 monitors. Be like, look at that, Duke.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been trying to talk him into building a studio in the backyard, but he won't do it.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's my smoke pit, dude.
Dude,
That
we
he
can
never
have a
uses.
smoke. We can have cigars.
I
in
use
there,
it all
man.
the time. I cook all the meats.
Dude, but you have a big
You know,
backyard.
Let's talk
But
about
it-
this off the show, but now I have an idea that we could make that actually into a recording studio that we could smoke
Really?
cigars. That would be like temporary walls so it can go back to a smoke pit when we're done. I have an
Dude,
idea.
I'm digging it.
I have a really cool idea for that. Now we have to do it.
I sense
I'm in.
a lot of people being hired from Home Depot to make this happen.
Dude, oh yeah,
See?
oh yeah.
See, Ben?
Dude, you can't do
What are you
that,
talking
man.
about, dude? I'm not going to
That's
Home
not
Depot, dude.
appropriate anymore.
Or Lowe's.
I'm just letting you know that I have a very excellent gardener, and I bet you anything he knows how to build stuff. I'm going to ask him.
Or his
Dude,
friends
handyman,
do.
man, they do everything.
Any
man.
of them?
That's the truth.
Who's them?
Handyman,
Oh,
handyman, Rick.
Or
I
handy
let that out there
woman.
with
We're not
handyman.
sexist.
he's a badass though. I'm actually going to ask him if he'll come and build this for me. Because now I have this idea.
Why can't you just ever do anything yourself?
Yeah.
Because man,
Because
why?
he's rich.
Oh,
No, that's not true. That's not
He's
true.
rich.
don't get your hands dirty when you can pay
Because I want
someone
it
else to
done
do it for you.
That's why.
So are
Ah.
handy men and handy women the same thing?
No, handy women give
Handy
hand jobs.
person.
Oh.
Yeah, you just call them handy persons.
Yeah.
But
They
not little person.
they accept tips at your local massage parlor.
Mm.
That's what they are.
They all have small, smooth, succulent hands for women.
You seem to know a lot
so-
about that, Greg.
Yeah. Not at all. Not at all. I asked for a friend.
I got I read this interesting story today, kind of just before the show. An
Hopefully
evil
it's not in
son
their
is what they're called.
definition.
This is from Britain. This is coming out of the UK. A man, a 43-year-old man, bludgeoned his own mother to death with a hammer in an evil and horrific attack, then left her body to decompose over the Christmas holiday. And he continued to live in the house. She just stayed in her room, and
This
he
is
kept the
an
door
old
closed.
story.
I
Yeah.
just picked it up today, Monday,
Christmas.
October 4th.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a
well,
very old
yeah,
story.
but I mean, they're
I
just
read
talking about
about
how.
this.
Oh, he was just jailed for life. That's why
Oh,
it
okay,
came out
okay.
today.
That's why it's back.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but he left her
Um,
in her bloodstained bedroom for 2 months.
I think we talked
Well,
about this
yeah.
on the podcast.
Did she turn
Did
into
we?
a zombie?
Yeah.
Like
They didn't find her body until February 20th. It happened before Christmas.
Thanks, unvaccinated.
Yeah,
God
thanks,
damn.
Obama.
I mean, that is the question, right? Was he vaccinated? 'Cause,
Was
I
he
mean,
vaccinated?
I mean, that's all that matters. Shit.
So are they banning hammers now in the UK?
Probably.
No.
What does he look like? He looks like so many things at the same time.
Who, me?
No, the Prime Minister,
Oh.
Boris Johnson.
Oh,
Boris,
I
good old
said
Boris.
Dumb and Dumber.
He
yeah.
he looks
Harry.
like he does look like
He does.
Harry. At the same
he
time, he
looks
looks
like Nick
like
Nolte when he got arrested.
the owner of the Raiders. He looks like a bunch of different things at once. Like if you put them
Yeah.
all into one
But
person.
that's if he got a haircut.
Yeah, depending on
yeah.
if the wind's blowing
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah, he would have to get a haircut to look like Mark Davis.
That's just
Yeah.
horrible, though, man.
Dude, you sent that link about the Turkish guy. Since I saw that article, and so I decided not to read it since you sent it.
What
about
link?
the drunk guy who was looking for himself.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a guy in Turkey.
Oh no! Lee sent that.
Oh, was that Lee?
What'd I do?
'Cause I only skimmed over really quick.
It was the guy that was walking around and he was drunk as shit in Turkey.
Oh, the
I think it was
police were
Turkey,
doing a
or
search,
maybe
right?
India. And then like the police were searching for him because he was lost. And then he joined the search party looking for himself.
Oh yeah, I sent that.
Yeah.
Yeah, drunk man joins in on search for himself. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
did I
yeah.
get the story? Because I've only read the headline like 3 times. I've never actually
Yeah.
read the article. Did I get the gist of it?
That's what I do.
I skimmed through the article. I don't remember where it was exactly. See, I think things are funny. I send them to you guys to see if you'll do the research, and then I can just jump in on the topic when you talk about
Take
it.
warning if you want some hard-hitting factual news.
Go somewhere else.
Go somewhere the
News
fuck
that
else.
We didn't
we're
read
looking
shit.
for now.
We like pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Did they
god.
find them?
Did
Did
they?
he find him?
I
I
don't know. He might have went all drunk, passed out.
I'm,
like,
I don't
What
know.
if he went into the bushes? No, I don't think he would have went into the bushes.
He's telling the search party, okay, so you gotta get in his head. You gotta think like he would think.
Jesus.
Start at the bar, right? And then
So, another big thing in the news right now is the Hollywood strike that was just authorized by the union. I only brought that up because we actually
Tomahawks or
have
what?
friends in that union that just voted for that strike. IATSE, they're like all the gaffers, everybody that makes it happen
IATSE.
behind the scenes.
Yahtzee.
They're the ones that voted for the strike, and they're going up against the producers union, which is the studios, saying, "Hey, man, no more of these like bullshit hours and like running us 19 hours a day with weird ass call times and no breaks and shit like that." Like they're fighting for like basic rights right now, I guess. So that just happened.
yeah, they probably, because of all that happening, they probably put a lightning delay in place to delay the game.
Oh,
If
good
we
lord.
learned one thing more than anything last year during COVID, it's that movie studios are essential. So as an essential employee, you should be caught up in the middle of the night. You should work at any moment because we now
Yeah.
know that movies are more important than cancer treatments. So deal with
Yes.
that shit.
Dude, I know this is totally off subject, but I just thought about something. Okay, there were lightning strikes on the coast, right? That's why they shut down the game. There's also a major oil spill. What happens if the lightning hits the oil spill?
Probably not what you think.
Damn it.
Rachel, we gotta take the camera. I'm gonna walk away from some shit. Like I'm just gonna be walking away in place the entire day.
It's gonna be so badass.
I don't think the ocean is gonna catch on fire.
There's a lightning strike, there's an explosion, there's fire everywhere, and I'm just walking away, man.
But you would ruin it. Like without a doubt, you would just jump and cry like a bitch immediately.
You just see me.
Like, 4 hours of breath of you just
That
walking
was
in
so
place,
loud.
waiting, and then like it would go from this badass scene immediately to a blooper. But oh well.
Then the
Yeah.
director be like, cut! Reset! Is that what they say? I don't know. Reset,
Yes.
Whatever. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, we're in Hollywood.
Break, they're not making any more movies.
Can we do a
Maybe,
COVID corner? Because I just
maybe,
got
maybe.
one quick thing for Rick.
You don't want to do all this. You don't want to do. You know what happens when?
No, I want to do a
comes
COVID
out.
corner because I got something for
You
you.
know
Rick.
what happens when COVID corner comes out.
Yeah, I know.
What happens
Alright,
when
you've
COVID
been
Corner
warned.
comes out?
You've been warned.
I don't get it.
It's a beautiful day in the COVID.
Duper already sighed.
Won't you be mine?
This is for Duper too.
I don't even think about COVID anymore.
Wait.
I mean, a little bit, but not.
Won't you be mine?
Best part.
COVID corner.
All right, so I don't really have any news articles, but I have an observation that I would like to share with the
What the
pod.
fuck?
You know what? This already sounds as legitimate as Rick a couple weeks
Yes.
ago with that
Oh,
one story.
Jesus Christ.
So today, I was driving in my car, right, and then there was a jaywalking across Tropicana, right, by himself, nobody else around him, but he was wearing a mask. So then I was like, like how does that work, right? Like he was a he, so he was cognizant of breaking the law because
He was a
jaywalked,
he. You
but
just
then
you can't assume their gender identity.
Yeah, this fucking
Momoa,
big.
You also can't call them they. What if they go by Z or za?
This human
individual.
being-
Nope,
Nope,
can't do that either.
The,
Fuck.
Momoa.
They could be a zebra for all you know.
this you can't call him a thing because
Organic life form. How
Yep.
about that?
We totally killed your story already. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So anyway, it just begs the differ real quick. So he was jaywalking. So he knew he was breaking the law by jaywalking, but yet he's following the rules by wearing a mask. So like, where is the fine line there, Rick? Like, is it
What kind of
okay
mask?
to?
What?
It was not a
What?
N95, but like
I don't even care about
uh,
the mask. Here's the real question: was he vaccinated?
I don't know. He was a fucking jaywalker. I was driving my goddamn car. How am I supposed to know? So, is it okay if you're wearing a mask to break the law? Essentially, is what I'm getting at.
No, see, and that's why you asked if you're vaccinated or not. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you're vaccinated, yes. If you're
Yes.
not, then no.
Yes, exactly. Correct. He's got this.
Damn it! I should have asked him if he had his fucking shot card. God damn it!
Should have.
You went to the
Yeah.
Rams game, right, Rick?
No.
What?
You went to the Rams game?
Yeah.
Did everybody wear a mask at the stadium?
I was very vaccinated.
Yeah.
I took an extra shot.
He said I was extra vaccinated, not the audience.
So you took, so you took an extra
I
shot,
took,
so you didn't have to wear
took
a
an
mask.
extra shot to walk in there.
So Lee,
Hey, I actually
Yeah.
do have some news stories for it if you want, and they're good
No,
news stories.
no.
No
one
but,
cares.
but
Yes.
real quick,
No.
at the Rams game, was a lot of people wearing masks or not?
No, it was like I would say 30%. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, but everybody wore masks in the stores and the lines, and walking around in the crowds. But as soon as you got to the seats, nobody was wearing masks.
Yeah,
out there.
when you're in the place that's going to be the most likely to expose
To
you
yell
COVID.
and scream and spit
Yeah.
and yeah,
That's
that's
same way-
exactly
same
what
way
we all
everywhere
pointed
else.
out too.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
so Lee,
I mean, which I'm okay with. Don't fucking come after us, CDC. Fuck, man. Let us enjoy the game.
No, but
man.
there's actually good news. The treatment. Remember, we've been talking about this for a year about getting a
Merc.
treatment. Yeah, there's a fucking pill finally going to EUA soon with research showing it halves your opportunity of going into the hospital. The most severely high risk,
Yeah,
it cuts them in
50%.
half. So that means for healthy people should be a little bit more beneficial.
But
than it
can
is
I
as
still get
simple as a
pregnant?
Theraflu.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's a good question.
Hmm.
Pills don't
That
stop me,
means-
son. I'll come over.
No.
That means no vaccine mandate, right?
I'm potent.
I'm potent as fuck.
Cooper, I agree with you on that, though. If there's a treatment and there's a way to prevent people from coming to work sick, then you're good. And the second part of that is having maybe a home test that's affordable and available. And the FDA just authorized a home test from Acon Laboratories. It's going to double the nation's supply in the next month. They'll be able to pump
Acon?
out 200.
But okay,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
The
about
rapper?
this.
Akon opened up his own lab.
Oh, I don't even know his music. I was
Is-
going to
is
yell
this-
something.
is
And I
this
realized I
Chip
don't know
or
who
Dale?
he is. Not Acorn.
So we don't test for the flu, right? Before you go to work. Why
Right.
are we going to continue to test for COVID if we have a
Because you have
vaccine?
people wear masks and jaywalk across the street. Duper God.
I was
we
just
have a
going to say, have you
vaccine,
not?
Ah.
If we have a vaccine and we have monoclonal antibodies that have been shown to work, and now we
Mono.
have this Merck pill, right? So we have all these different ways to treat it. Why are we still doing that?
I had
And
mono once.
I think the other issue that we've gotten away
Twice.
from is that
7 times
biggest
the
lesson
Mary.
that- the biggest lesson that I think that we should have taken away from COVID,
You
was
and I
that-
are going to agree on this. I know what you're about
I
to
know,
say.
is that people
Yeah.
should have stayed home when they're sick. And
That's
we
it.
should have taken sick time when you don't feel well, right?
That's it.
But instead,
Fuck you,
what's happened-
artisan.
What has happened since COVID and the vaccines have rolled out? Oh, if you have the vaccine, don't worry about it. Come to work. If you're sweating and you got an eyeball sticking out,
They
it's
want
fine. You got the
They
vaccine.
want
don't
it to be
worry about it.
2018 again.
They wanted to go
It's
back
bullshit.
because the things that we actually learned from the pandemic are being ignored completely.
100%.
Nobody in media, nobody besides this podcast right here is saying this. Nobody in science is talking about this. But that's what we should have taken away from the pandemic.
There
and
is
we're
no
doing this
there
at
is
this point.
no proper accountability to a business, to a corporation, to make sure that you have the appropriate amount of PTO to take care of your people when they are sick,
Yes.
so they do not come in sick. That is
Yes.
the fucking message.
Yep.
And I've been preaching it, right?
Oh.
They don't come to
What
work
if-
sick.
Going back to the flu thing, right? What if we actually started taking home tests, right? If you don't feel well, you take a home test, you come up positive, you stay home that day, right?
Yeah.
And without consequence of losing your fucking job.
You know what?
How about we actually start taking care of people? But that's not the plan here. That's not.
You
the
know
plan.
what?
The
I take
plan
care of
is-
myself. I get vaccinated. What?
No, but
Stop you.
the thing is that they
don't
want you
have
to
a
come
mic.
back to
He
work.
dropped
They
the
want
mic.
you there no matter what. They're fucking more concerned about making sure there's somebody to do the jobs that they want to pay you for than to make sure that those people are actually
real.
healthy and okay. And
Just
that's
like the flu.
you and I
Just-
100% agree on this.
Just-
I know that we
Um,
have. And the
But so you're not allowed to jaywalk while wearing a mask.
No, you're
No.
never allowed to jaywalk. That's not a good idea.
Unless you're
'cause
vaccinated,
Everybody does it out here, so I wasn't sure.
Thanks, Obama.
On my part of town, we don't jaywalk. It's a little bit nicer.
Yeah,
I'm just
you-
interjecting.
757?
we know we care. We care about our
Mm,
human beings,
Or is it 575? What did I say?
organic life
757?
forms.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
No, so see, I knew we were going to actually agree on this, and that's the only thing I have for COVID Corner is that we have a treatment and we have home tests that are going to be more effective down the line in the next few months. That'll actually be they say they could sell for about $23, which is a pretty reasonable price to not have to go to the doctor.
Is that
if you
through
don't have
insurance?
I think it comes in it, and no, it's not. So with Biden's vaccine mandate, his thing was that you're gonna have to either get the vaccine or you're gonna have to test weekly, right?
Right.
And
Unless you're a federal employee, because 100% of federal employees need to be vaccinated.
yeah,
Ching ching. Yep.
yeah. The pharmaceutical companies are making a shit ton of money off this, and that's the
Fuck
reason why
ton of money.
they're
But
pushing the.
did you see
boosters
that,
'cause they wanna make more money?
Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson all lost like 30% last week when Merck came out and said, "Hey, we got a pill."
Oh yeah,
Like,
they were
fucking
pissed off.
just
Absolutely.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, Biden's probably pissed off too. So I don't.
I believe it. You know that the
Alright.
Federal Reserve's actually going to be investigating officials' financial trades finally.
Oh,
I didn't
they
read
should.
too much
They
into this, but they're
absolutely should.
finally going to
Nancy
be doing it.
Pelosi is gonna be fucked.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
she
not
is.
the only one. There's a
Hard.
lot in
Oh,
there.
I know,
There's a
I know.
lot in there. Rand
Her
Paul was
husband has
another one
made
that was
so much
from
money.
the beginning. He was
Yeah,
he was
Rand
with
Paul just bought
Pfizer,
some
right?
Stuff. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I actually just did some research on this. Funny enough, and when I say research, I went to a single Wikipedia page. So
That's filled in by other people who did
I'll
research.
I'll admit, like when I'm bullshitting, but 21 out of the top 50 most wealthy people in Congress are Democrats. The number one wealthiest person in Congress is a Democrat. So their socialist policies and stuff like that they push, they can't.
So
and that's not to say that Republicans are for us either, because I don't like either party personally. But they keep pushing all this shit.
So-
like they try to react like they're us and like they can relate to us as working class people. They're not us, man. Nancy Pelosi is the 6th wealthiest person in Congress.
So the moral of the story, kids, is don't jaywalk unless you've been vaccinated.
Yep.
Who's the wealthiest?
I think it was a Democrat from Vermont. He wasn't a big name. I forgot.
Bernie.
I've tried
Bernie
like
Sanders.
3 times
Please
to
tell me it's Bernie
transition, Lee, and I
Sanders.
failed every
Oh, yeah,
time.
Bernie,
yeah.
I would
Bernie
lose my
is
shit.
Greg, I really want to know what your question is.
No,
Yeah, what's the question?
I've been trying to transition out of this because we're going on an hour.
No. Now we're
but
talking
they wanna
about
keep
investigating. We're
Whoa,
talking about
hey,
something different.
Why are
Not
you
a
talking
code.
about how long it is on the podcast, buddy? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Rick's
Hey,
coming out.
Can we do an Elon really quick?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
I'll
we do
it
Elon
really
all the
quick.
time.
Oh, is this the Marxism thing?
Go it. Yeah, do it.
Wait, are you recording this right now?
I like his
This is Elon's Musk. This is some weird shit.
So Grimes was caught just walking down the street randomly in Los Angeles, just totally unaware of any professional photographers who put their name at the bottom of the pictures that he took.
Put it on the gram.
Put it on the gram, just totally unaware, obviously, as she was reading Communist Manifesto. Totally unaware. No way does she know, while she was dressed up like an Assassin's Creed character, leaning up against that stop sign, that anybody would take a picture of her.
I thought they were separated.
They are.
They are.
I don't. Dude,
Are they
she's
separated because she's a communist?
No, she just wanted to look smart.
weird. Yeah. But you know what? Like, a lot of people were making a big deal about this one. Now, the fact that she paid a photographer to take a picture of her reading the Communist Manifesto, that's the part that we should all be making fun of. But the fact that people were making fun of her for reading the Communist Manifesto, dude, she's got plenty
She didn't
of
read
time.
it
So-
Why was she not? Why was she not?
because
She's
she
a
staged
citric
it
as
for
shit.
that picture. She doesn't know what it is.
I think she does.
fucking
I think
publicity.
she does. I think
I
she
don't
does.
believe she read
So
it.
I got 2 comments.
I'll give her credit on that.
Lee, where's the Elon photo?
Excuse me. Remember when you logged in to OBS to run live one day?
Yeah, but
and
I
then
resent it to you. I texted it.
deleted everything that I had?
Yeah, but I sent it. to
Yeah,
you.
I haven't
texted
come
it
back
to you.
on here to fix any of it. So
All
And then
right,
2. Hold on, 2. I said. This is the only time I get to hear Josh's voice anymore. Is on.
It's so
Elon
true.
Musk.
And he keeps blaming
Yeah.
me. Like, first of all, he had his wife dump his laptop at my house and say, "Hey, man, it doesn't work." That's all they said. And I've been
Okay,
busy.
So
So-
Josh makes more money than God himself. I'll just leave it there.
That's it.
Yeah.
So 2 quick things outside of that.
I love
Tesla
you, Josh.
won. There will be the NTSA said They will not be investigating Tesla regarding the battery fires, no matter what people push them to do. So that is
I
now
wasn't paying
officially a
attention.
closed
I was
book.
thinking about Josh and how I might have offended him.
The National Highway Transportation and Safety Administration said they will not be investigating Tesla for the battery fires between 19 to 2021. They're like, nah, there's nothing there. We're not going to do a formal investigation. You're good.
Wow, corruption.
So they
is,
got
like,
away
at
with that.
all levels, everywhere.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
Are we
then
doing
the
a post show or no?
yeah, we'll do a post show.
All right,
But I
save
just
it
want
for
to
the
get this
post-show.
last one.
Okay, bye, guys.
Last one.
Let's talk
We're
about
getting
it later.
Elon
Oh,
over with.
What?
Come on,
Last
we'll talk
bit of
about it. We'll
Elon.
talk about it.
No
No, I
final
don't want to talk
words?
about Elon on the post show. I'm getting it over with now, so we don't have to talk
Why
about it.
though?
Then we're just gonna talk. We're gonna.
Why
sit
do you hate
for
us?
40 minutes.
Get ready. Shatner's going to space next week if the
What are you
FAA
talking
allows
about
him to
this?
fly. That's it.
Okay.
Shatner?
No, but
Whatever.
it's next week. We just knew he was going to fly. It's next week.
As
now.
in
He flies next
William
week.
Well, dude,
Shatner,
he's gonna die soon. Like, yeah, you got to get him up there soon.
Captain.
All right.
Captain,
You
aboard the
guys got anything to
spaceship.
say? You want to close it up?
Yeah,
Have a good week.
yeah. On top of the Star Trek Enterprise, duh. He's already been there with girls in short shorts and skirts.
Greg, say goodbye.
What? Wait. So, hi, bye. Go Raiders. Fuck the Chargers. Fuck your goddamn lightning delays, you motherfuckers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring those bells. We got more subscribers last week on YouTube, so keep that up, kids. Please don't get us blocked on Facebook and share. Jack-o'-lantern. Happy Halloween, by the way. And
Hey, it's
then
21-7, by the way.
Dupe. Thank you for the Golden Knights game. I appreciate it, buddy.
It was fun.
It was fun. I loved it. We made out afterwards. It was a fantastic time. Rick.
What?
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm happy to talk to everybody. Lee, we had a fun time golfing today. I'm still very tired. It was worth it. Raiders are down by 14 points at the moment. They might have just scored, but I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Yeah,
other
dude, they're
than
down
that,
by a touchdown. Fuck you, asshole.
Take care of each other. Cases are dropping. So now we can actually start, looking to having some good holidays and shit, right?
Oh, we'll talk
other
about
than
that
that-
in the post show.
God damn it.
Just don't.
We had a COVID corner. It's over.
Alrighty, guys. Make sure you like,
Just don't
subscribe, give us a
jaywalk.
follow, and we'll talk to you next week.
Hey, Rick and I finally agreed on an episode. Woo!
Yay!
There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Greg,
for
go.
listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for
Rub
listening
it out, buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.
I got you on my radar, it's a beauty